Hey y'all, welcome to 10 Minutes of Drugs and Crime. Today's features are meth and alcohol. Local authorities recently found a meth lab. Inside were 300 kilos of methamphetamines. Unfortunately, police found no suspects.
Have any of you guys seen my meth? I think I lost it.
Now, let's take a look on why none of us should consume meth.
Let's see what's behind this door. Do it. Okay. Let's do this. I missed you, babies. Oh, I found it. Oh, I found my meth lab. Do you want to give or not? Do you want to give or not? Do you want to give or not? Do you want to give or not?
Three hours later.
The aliens are coming. Hello?
Go! Where you at? I ain't getting off there. I ain't getting party down that line. You got to come.
Yeah. I'm on my way.
Hello? Wake up!
Yeah, I'm on my way. I heard you.
I'm gonna see you there.
Bye.
Folks, looks like we have an incoming call. Hello? What's that, Carl? You've busted an underage drinking party? We're on it. Unfortunately, our cameras weren't able to capture the footage from the party, but we do have a photo.
The second part of this episode consists of an interview. It will begin momentarily.
Alright, so welcome to, this episode of Drugs and Crime. I'm Leslie. Now, would you be so kind to tell us your name?
My name is Laura.
Alright, so today's episode on Drugs and Crime was about meth and alcohol use. So I have a couple of questions here I would like to ask you. The first one, how do you feel about meth use?
It's something serious that if not taken care of, it can get out of control.
Alright, so now have you seen the after effects of meth on people?
Yes.
So why do you think people use it if they're going to end up looking like that?
Well, I believe that they've tried it once, people tried it once, and they get hooked and they're just like, it's hard for them to drop it. And then also peer pressure, they see, well, that guy's using it, so why not me? I could try it. I mean, I can leave it any time, right? And at the end of the day, it's not easy for them to leave it.
So if friends do it, it's okay for anybody else to do it?
No, but teens these days tend to do what everyone else is doing.
Alright, now I'm going to give you a scenario here. If your best friend had a meth lab that you didn't know about, but found it by accident, what would you do? Would you cover for that friend, or would you turn them into the police?
No matter how close I am to that person, I would have to turn them in, because at the end of the day, what I would be doing them is a favor.
All right, but would it matter if it meant losing this friend?
Though it would be hard, yeah, I'm still helping them. They don't see that they're doing anything wrong. They're thinking, well, it's just so I can make money and this and that. But true friends take care of each other, even if it means getting mad at each other.
All right, so our second segment of this episode was about underage drinking. Okay, so we know you're 21, so you're legal to drink in the U.S., but did you ever get the urge to drink when you were younger?
Yes, I would see other people doing it and be like, well, they're doing it. I wonder what it's for.
Okay, so you had the urge to drink. Now, did you actually ever do it?
Yes. Was it a wise choice? No. But yes, I did do it.
Okay, so now that you're older, how do you feel about underage drinking?
It's a serious problem. Teens, they think it's easy. They think it's just to have fun, but they don't realize how much damage they're doing to their bodies, not just physically but mentally, because slowly they're wanting it more and they're needing it and they don't notice it until it's too late and it becomes an addiction and you have an alcohol problem.
Okay, so what about parties with minors and alcohol involved? What do you do there? Do you say something to the adults present, if there are any, or do you keep quiet and just leave?
More than likely, there's no parents there. They don't see the problem, but I would leave and inform someone about it, because when they drink, they're like, oh, we're okay to drive, and then they drive, and they don't realize how many accidents they're causing.
So they're putting other people's lives in danger.
Yes.
All right, so those were the two segments we had today on drugs and crime. Those were also all the questions I had for you in this interview. We would like to thank you so much, for taking your time to do this interview. And, we hope that maybe in the future, if we have other interviews, we'd like to use you again.
Of course, no problem. Thanks for